What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. It's the one, the only Ty White official. Today we're going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, Episode 3. So the episode starts out where like the first group of girls, well the second group of girls are coming back in from the workroom. They just got done with their challenge, so they're walking back in and then they see the first group of girls and they just walk in and the girls are just posed. They're nice and perched. They're just like and everybody's just like, oh my gosh, like it was given very much like West Side Story. They were like side A versus side B and everybody was just like So right out of the gate there was a lot of shade being thrown, and my homegirl
Heidi to the closet is her name.
Girl, Heidi in the closet is her name, yo. She was like, oh, so did y'all miss your flight? You know, she threw the shade. And then my girl Jada was like, ha! No, we right on time. Wham! Cleared it out the gate. And like, you know, we definitely see like how they're gonna play it out with like, you know, the queens of color and those edits that give you very much like, we're the girls, you know, I can throw shade and you know. But my homegirl caught it ASAP. I was like, oh! And then the Shade Fest continues where Jada's like, oh, so you know, what are you guys good at? And Gigi's like, name something. Okay, it was getting real. It was getting real dark in there. I don't know what was going on, but it was real dark in that room. Oh my gosh, and there was one more when they were like, well, you know, we're going to be the top 7, and then right after that somebody's like, oh, well, what comes after the top 7? The top 6. Bam! I was like, oh, okay, so this is going to be one of those type of seasons. They were clearing it out. So Ru comes in the workroom and, you know, she's talking to everybody, and she finally says, this week, one of y'all hoes is going home, okay? And I was just like, about time. It was so cool to like, you know, get to know everybody and going, oh my gosh, hi, I want to get to know you. And but it's time for some people to go home so we can get to a winner, okay? So next up, the first 2 winners get to line up all of the competitors from strongest to weakest. Now this is a really shady season and a really shady episode. It's coming out the gate. The girls are like, oh, okay, cool, you know, bang. So whoever ends up in the bottom is, I think, Heidi in closet and who's the next person? I'm so sorry about this girl. This is super sad. Heidi in the closet, and damn, I forget her name. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about who this is. But all the girls got to be. Is it Aiden Zane? I think it is. Tell me below if it's Aiden Zane or not, because I think so, but I could be wrong. Now, granted, from the first time that we seen all the girls, I would have said that Heidi was the weakest based on overall presentation and execution, like, you know, of her looks and her runway and her makeup. It was kind of like, but Aiden, you know, it was kind of like, you know, she's a little basic. Like it was given. She could have gave us a little bit more. She gave us like, but we wanted some like, bam. So I'm not gonna lie, I did not like this challenge at all. It was super like, it was just super cringy. I think the first group was Aiden, Britta, and Sherry. And the idea of them talking at the same time, they were talking really slow, like this. No. I hated that they tried to shove that idea that shit was funny down our throats, because it was not funny. It sucked. It was not funny. And that was my main problem with it, was the fact that it wasn't funny. Sherry did a really good job. I don't know if we can give her credit still, but, you know, kudos to her. The second team is Jada, Rockham, Dahlia, and Jan. So their skit was about, like, you know, a fruit group and being allies, and then the bad apple was replaced by the broccoli, and it was cute, but it wasn't all of that. And Team 3, the third team to go was Jackie, Gigi, and Heidi in the closet. Is her name. Out of the 4 groups, Heidi's group definitely ended up being the best because they had, like, a fully realized skit. You know, being old. A lot of people playing, like, you know, like older characters normally are funny. Same thing, like, you know, when guys are, like, you know, playing like girl characters as opposites and vice versa and such forth. It's always like a really fun, like, and kind of like a crutch to lean on, and I felt like the other groups didn't really have that to like go and work with. So Team 4 was Widow, Nikki, and Crystal Method. Their Girl Scout skit was really cool too. Like, it was kind of funny. Widow definitely did the best in her group. I would say Heidi did the best in her group. I would also say that Jada did the best in her group, and Sherry did the best in their group. So, you know, call it like it is. Overall, let's not do that anymore. We should just, like, throw it away, throw the whole concept away.
Get her out of here. Okay.
No. Okay. Quick reminder, don't forget, if you're enjoying this content, if I'm making you laugh, like this video, click subscribe so you can get all of my updates for all the new videos that are going to come from my channel. Like this video, like this video, like this video, subscribe, because it's a vibe. Ha! Sidebar, can we get into Ru dragging Heidi's name over and over and over again? She was just like, hey Heidi. Heidi was like, huh? Ru was like, that's how she was dragging Heidi's name. She was dragging her name over and over and over and over and over. And Heidi's like, I don't care if you call me Heidi Ho, Heidi Hee Haw, Heidi Next Door, Heidi in the Hole, whatever you want to call it. She's trying to get them coins one way or another. She don't even care what you want to be called. She said, put the check in whatever name you want, as long as it come to my address. Now let's go to the runway. Now, this runway presentation was super cool. I thought it was really nice, you know, bows and buttons, you know, it's always like a really cute kind of like doll concept that you would think, really. And I thought a lot of them executed it really well. But before we get to them, let's talk about Ru. Who is slaying Ru like this? Raven and I think his name is Matthew. They are getting Ru right together. You know, justice for Delta, you know, woo. But they are eating her up right now. These short looks with the legs out and the high popped wigs. Everything that you ever needed in your life, okay? Like, seriously, in all actuality, they are styling Ru from the last wig hair at the top all the way down to her pinky toenail, because they are styling her head to toe. Now, we'll go into the looks that I really thought were my personal favorites. I'm not going to do all of them, but I'm just going to do the ones that I really thought were my favorites. Let's go first. Jada. Cleared. Because she cleared it. The bows coming down her arms, icon. We love a high popped hair with a good bang. It was giving you very much baby doll. It was really cute and super adorable. And then she turned around, boom, Back of the jacket, all designs. It's the small details that just made it amazing. Like the bows gradually got smaller. It was like very much a triangle, you know? It was giving very much biggest, and then we're gonna go lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, all the way down to the bottom on her shoe where like the smallest bow was. So those little details are gonna really take her far in the competition, I hope. Next up is Dahlia's. I loved the concept for Dahlia's look. It was like, you know, super like a bunny, but it was like really like kind of avant-garde. And I thought it was super cool, but it wasn't exactly obvious that she was a bunny in the beginning. And I felt like because she didn't have like a wig on because of the headpiece, she should have done a different color to her hair to just kind of make it pop and give it a little bit of contrast from the wig itself, personally. Rockham was next, giving you very much Alice in Wonderland icon, giving you inch, 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 giving you whoosh, whoosh. Hey boo, you talking to me? Whipping it. Like, that was super cool, going all the way down. I thought it was like amazing, and like the amount of hair, it was just very much like a shock piece, and it would give you like, hey, look at me, grab you, bring you back over to me just in case you forgot. So that was super great to see. Jan and the voodoo look, icon. First review, wham, iconic. Second review, wham, at the bottom, iconic. Stand for Jan. Hashtag stand for Jan, because she ate it up. I was like, whoa, this is some next level shenanigans right here. Like, she cleared it. The buttons theme, it was super unconventional, and you wouldn't think, oh my gosh, buttons, let's do a voodoo doll, you know? I thought it was super amazing. Britta, oh my gosh, Britta's next. She was super cute. Britta always gives me like Bratz doll vibes, and her smile is super big, and like her head and the bow and the wig, and it was just like, and her pink look, I thought it was super great, and I thought that it was really like on brand with what she's presented thus far, which is super cool. Nikki, N-I-C-K, my homegirl gave you very much Sleepaway, Cinderella, gave you I'm not finished yet. I couldn't finish my dress. The little mouse is gonna finish it. But I still look sickening. And the button like at the top of her head, like at the really big bow right here, and all the lace, I thought it was super fashion forward and super amazing. It was super cute. Like, kudos to her. Honestly, we just have to talk about for a second, the bottom two ended up being Nikki and Dahlia. Now, here's where the shenanigans and stunts come into play. There ain't no way that Crystal was not supposed to be in the bottom. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to call a spade when it's a spade, a clover, whatever you want to call it. She was supposed to be in the bottom, because if they all, let's do math. Ready, class? If you did poorly in the challenge, you get 0 points. 0 points for Dahlia, 0 points for Nikki, 0 points for Crystal. Now, if you do good on the runway, you get 1 point. Good on the runway for Crystal, good on the runway for Nikki, yes. Good on the runway for Dahlia, yes. Now you could interchange it out, one of the two. You know, you could juggle it, flip it, whatever, how you want to do it. One of them was supposed to be safe, and Crystal was supposed to be in the bottom. But because they liked her personality and her mullet and the no. None of that in the workroom, which you know, you like her mullet and stuff like that. That's cute, you know, call her afterwards, but that don't have anything to do with the challenge or anything to do with the runway. And she was supposed to be down there with them. With that being said, we're gonna talk about the lip sync. Or lack thereof. Now, you know, Ariana Grande, icon, that song, I got one less pride. They wasn't giving me nothing. I was just like, okay, cool, they about to eat it up. Like, yeah. I'm like, Dahlia, she comes from the house of Aja, you know, they giving you, bam! You know, Nikki was giving you, okay, I'm thinking I'm about to get a show, right? No, that's not what I got. I hope I would have got a refund. They would have gave me my money back. I would have got my tickets because it was giving you very much. I got one less pride. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. And I'm walking. Y'all was supposed to be giving me wop, 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 wop. Oh, oh, oh. Ha, 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 ha. Something they wasn't giving me. Nathan. Oh my gosh. I was like. Ultimately, Dahlia goes home. They played some parts of her where it looked like she didn't really know the words that well. And I was like, girl. What is up with y'all not knowing the words to the Ariana Grande songs? These are iconic songs, people. We honestly, we need to just ban Ariana Grande songs from Drag Race because they are cursed. Y'all better get some Camila songs because this is not the tea. Y'all was being real childish and I did not appreciate it. So let's just, you know, next week hopefully we're gonna get some actual lip syncing. We're gonna get some, because it was giving very much watermelon bubblegum. No, and that was not the tea. It was like giving very much drag walk. Like my bitch was like, I'm gonna just walk this way, and I'ma turn and walk this way, and I'ma walk this way. And I was like, let's not do that again, folks. Love you, Nikki. Love you, Dahlia. Hopefully you guys do better before. Also, can't forget, winner of the challenge was Sherry Pie. Notice how they clipped her reaction. They was like, oh, the winner is Sherry Pie. Cut. I was like, they was like, we ain't giving that girl nothing. Did y'all see at the end of the episode, did y'all peep how I peeped how VH1 was like, yeah, you know, I just want to let y'all know whatever. We not giving her no money. She ain't getting nothing from us. We donated $5,000 to the Trevor Project. Shout out to them. They was like, no, you ain't getting it. No. Sherry was like, no. They was like, we ain't giving that homegirl nothing. You ain't getting a dime out of us. So, you know, shout out to them for that because we stand with the victims over here. We do not play the sexual assault games. So overall, this episode was kind of cool, you know, nice runway looks, a lot of like personal moments and like, you know, drama, which was really cool. But I really want to see some interesting challenges. Like the thing that Drag Race is missing for me now is, where are the sewing? Where is the design? Where are why are we having a ball and they don't have to make the looks? I need you to make 3 looks again. Like that's what was interesting about Drag Race, is you had to do everything. You had to do it fast. The fact that they can just pay the designers and just come with like, you know, things that are already made, and it's just like, yeah, that's cute and all, but I want to see the talent. I want the talent part, the charisma, uniqueness, the nerve, and the talent. Excuse me, that's the alcohol. The talent, and we're missing it. So let's hope that next week we're going to get some good moments, and we'll be back for your review with White. Bye.